Hello, this is Beta Raben for Pixel Spank, and I'm back playing Lake. Boy, this game likes to load, doesn't it? We're almost there, don't panic. We'll be in soon enough. I have to adopt a midnight radio host voice at this point due to screaming quite a lot over the last 72 hours. It's really blows out the vocal cords. This is the last of my range. So I picked a nice, calm game. September 4th. A brisk morn. A fine day. We've got a lot of letters to deliver, haven't we? I'm just trying to remember. Isn't there a walk slightly faster button? Nope. It doesn't matter. In the van we go. No animation for getting in the van. That's fine. Okay, let's see if I can remember how to turn this off.
The floor is yours, Angie.
Good morning, Jack. I've got a pet peeve. Returned videos that have not been rewinded. I mean, really?
It's rewound, you dumb bitch. Morning radio always gets me going.
On to today's weather. We can enjoy the sun in the morning, but the clouds will cover it more and more.
Hey, so that was Angie, presumably of the Flick Shack, and that's where I'm going now, where I spent way too much time last time looking at everything. So it'll be the one on Main Street.
Oh, that's heavier than I thought.
In theory, it's full of VHS tapes. So it's got, like 6 VHS tapes in there. Look, the Kung Fu Kid.
Oh, hello again. More mail for me?
And the tape you gave me.
Oh, wow. You watched it already?
A drifter in a sleepy town, an affair, and a plot to kill a husband?
Not about mail delivery at all. There's a lot more to this movie than I expected.
There's a lot more to this movie than I expected.
It's a classic, and probably my favorite noir. They did a remake a couple years back, but it's not as good. You can't beat Lana Turner's smoldering intensity.
I missed everything she stated just because of how perfectly framed the maze poster in the background is, which is David Bowie's Labyrinth, where he plays Jareth, the Goblin King, and for some insane reason he has a very prominent crotch bulge throughout the whole movie, in which he is trying to seduce Jennifer Connelly, a too young Jennifer Connelly. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, she's great in it.
I'm so glad you liked it. Most of the people here don't really appreciate the art of classic cinema. They just want to see Police Academy again.
I mean, to be fair, the first Police Academy is actually pretty good. That was back when it was like a proper R-rated comedy, Not like the other ones. Fuck, I like the other ones as well.
You're selling them short.
Maybe.
It's a
wish I wasn't
Gutenberg
the
classic.
movie buff around.
Plus Michael Winslow doing his sound effects thing. Anyway, keep feeding my VS.
You seem to enjoy being the expert, though.
Are you saying I feel superior to these rubes? Because I guess I do a little. It's good to see you.
I like to think of myself as a secret film buff. It's nice to hear.
Because I have a sneaky
Intrigue.
plan.
What's she gonna do? Poison the well?
Oh, we're whispering now?
I want you to meet me, say, at 5 today.
Okay.
Is that the plan?
No, but it's where I'll discuss the plan. You in?
Alright, I'm in.
All right, I'm in.
Gonna try and avoid the obvious
I'll
lesbian
see you
vibes
this
just to see how this plays
Where
out.
are we meeting up?
Your place? It's 102 New Street, right?
Yes. How did you find that out?
Looked up your last name in the Rolodex. Your parents are...
Rolodex. Ah. See, the thing is, I just want to move on with this, but this one feels awkward, and that one's questionable.
Oh, well,
It's settled then. See you at 5, partner.
Alright. There's going to be some voracious lesbian action going on there. I can't wait to fuel it. Also, this music playing in the background, I feel like this is going to cause me issues, but I can't remember how to turn it off. And for some reason, I'm inexplicably not willing to hammer some buttons. Let's try that one. Nope. 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 Huh. Weird. I did push every button. Except... Nope, that was all of them. Maybe I did it without realising. Right. This is the walk slightly faster button. My memory was not wrong. So all the story is like in the delivering of the packages, isn't it? And the letters are just a bit of fluff to carry you through. Get in, love. Alright, let's reverse on their drive. People love it when people reverse up their drives, don't they? That's like a highlight of their day. I realise how niche this is because I've done a significant amount of large van driving where I have had to reverse on people's drives. They do not like it. I can tell you from first-hand experience. You have to do that shit in private. There we go. I now understand as well why quite often you'll see the postman. They'll rock up to a street. They'll park up and just walk around. It is tedious driving like the way I am. Screw this guy. There we go. See, technically, I never left the pavement or the footpath or sidewalk. So I'm not, you know, that's government land, maybe. I don't know. Let's check the map. So I've got a couple more in town. Literally 2 more. I'm going to be a real dick to this guy. I'm going to deliver his letter last. I'm going to go everywhere else first. So I'm heading to that package. I had a difficult time getting this to record this morning. For some reason, the software I use for recording computer games, like PC games, it's shit the bed recently, and I've been too lazy to do anything about it. Let's get a swerve on, warm up the tyres. Oh no, we're losing it. Have we been here before? I don't think we have been here before, have we? I might pick up that dead cat on my way as well. I didn't get the package, you dumb bitch. What were you thinking? Just for reference, the dumb bitch is me and not my character in game. She's trying her best.
That's later than I thought.
Long, thin, light package. I'm thinking... What are we thinking? Don't know, but I do like the ability to do this. This is quite funny. For when you just can't quite be asked to put too many different walking animations in a game. Oh no, I have to deliver it through the door, don't I? I don't think they'll be in. They've got a very prominent back door.
No answer.
Let's try the side. Just huck it on the roof if they're not in. That's the safe thing to do, isn't it? Oh, no, not an option. I hope I haven't double booked myself. Imagine if I got back around the front and my van had been stolen. That would be... What in the hell is that? I have no idea. Honestly, it looks like something that's clipped into the floor a bit. Some old pallets. Oh, don't tell me. Oh, bollocks. So they've got... Is that window... I guess it's supposed to be a blind, but then that one's got like a curtain across it. Maybe it's painted from the inside. That's the thing people do, isn't it? Now, do I leave it with a neighbour? Or just knock again? That's what I'll do. Hey. Oh, you can drop it. Feels like a bad idea. Not least of which because they don't even have a step. It's just dirt to the door. Is that normal? That don't feel right. There's some trouble going on in that bungalow. Alright, let's get the hell out of town. Go out into the area. Yeah, map zooms out. I definitely turned the thing off without realising. There's a car in front of me. Damn it. You didn't even stop. Does that mean I'm off the hook? Because, I mean, he ran away from an accident, so... And it was definitely my fault. Let's not question it. Oh. The reason I crashed that time was because I was gambling that if I just pushed the get out of the vehicle button, it would stop for me. Which was a strategy you could use in early GTA games because you couldn't quite dive out of a car then, so it would pretty much just come to as close to a stop as necessary. And in later GTA games, you could just yeet yourself out of there and cause serious damage.
Hi there, Mr. Mackey. How's Mortimer?
Oh, good day, Meredith. Mort's fine, as I expected. It was just a little indigestion. A good night's rest and a bit of lake trout in the morning has done the little critter a world of good.
Excellent. Miss Jenkins will be pleased. Let me take him off your hands.
All right. Bye, Mort. Anything else, Miss Weiss? Enjoying yourself so far?
I only just started. I'm not sure yet. I'm having fun. Yes, it's not my dream job.
I'm having
Yeah.
fun. Yes.
Well, that's good. I'm guessing I'll see you around a lot more, Miss Weiss.
For sure, Mr. Mackey. Have a nice day.
Did she get the... Oh, yeah, she did get a carrier. Because otherwise, that's going to be an issue. Although, I have always wondered about the feasibility of taking a pet, like, in a van with you. I feel like a well-trained cat would be pretty reasonable because, like, a lot of cats just, you know, they don't fucking like to move too much. If the world can move around them, that would be to their benefit. But training a cat is difficult, and if it fucked off, that would be it. So a dog from that point of view would make more sense. But then it feels harsh on the dog. Like you'd end up making your work days longer because you'd have to stop several times to let it walk and shit, or shit and walk, depending on the preference of the dog. For what is like a very laid back and simple game, they didn't try super hard with the animations, did they? Like graphically, it looks very clean and pleasant enough, but they feel like that cat was just a lump of cat. There's nothing to it. There's nothing for getting in and out of the van. It's just a fade to black, which somehow makes things drag on. I didn't get the package, you dumb bitch. This time I am talking about her. She's got to take some responsibility. That's a big fucker. Is it heavy? No, she held it with one hand easily on its side as well. Right, I've got to get in and out of here with a minimum of conversation. If I could just stand at the door, that would be ideal. She caught me.
How are you doing this fine day?
Oh, she's the biggest gossip in town. I'm fine. How are you in your kitchen? You know, same one. Fine. I guess.
Fine, she says. Now come on. Let's pick up where we left off, shall we? And one piece of blueberry pie. Ashley, one blueberry pie.
Oh god, this pies looks so good.
Back in Providence Oaks. How's life treating you, darling?
Being back feels a bit strange. It's alright, actually.
It's all right, actually. I delivered a package to Kay at her house earlier.
Yes, she told me. How did that go for you?
Bit weird seeing her again. I think I put my foot in it, to tell you the truth. I think it went okay.
I think I put my foot in it, to tell you the truth.
I think that was the woman that had the kid.
For the both of you. Especially after being away for so long. Then again, there are some things that never change, right?
You being one of them. Well, this diner sure did.
This diner sure did.
Glad you noticed.
Looks so different from now. Even the name changed. Compliment her.
Did with the place.
Yeah, I decided it was time for a change. Didn't feel the same after my Stan died. World keeps turning. Gotta keep moving along with it, right?
One man works, another relaxes. The earth spins on its axis.
Oh my gosh, Maureen. Stan died? I'm so sorry. I had no idea.
Thank you, darling. But it's really okay. It's been 10 years already. 10 and a half, almost. Oh, boy, did I love that man. We'd been married for so long. He hit me like a brick, but after a while...
I think she should have known. Like,
wasn't
obviously, she knew Stan was her husband and former owner. The fact that he's not in the picture either means divorced or dead or like outside chance of weird medical malady such as amnesia or coma. But really, it was one of those two, and frankly, dead is the better option than divorce. You'd know if she was a divorcee. She'd be a slut. Or a slag, actually, I think, technically. I don't know what she was talking about. I'll just be proud of her.
I do appreciate that. Anyway, you have to get back up. So I did. For me, but also for Kay. She took her uncle's death pretty hard.
Yes, Kay, I remember this.
I can imagine that.
Sorry for dumping all that on you like that, darling. Gosh, look at your face.
This size that coffee pot on the left. It's much larger than the one on the right. I don't think it would fit.
Or Kay?
I can't recall.
Oh, it's okay, hon. I honestly don't give a hoot about any blame game. We all have our lives to live, but Kay's been through a lot. Nursed her uncle through his illness, helping me out. I think seeing you again shook her up a little, is all. She must have missed you during those days.
I can imagine.
Who the fuck is Kay? Oh, I guess that was her friend, not the girl in the back. I think that was Ashley.
It sounds like you know what to do. Listen, Meredith. Time marches on. And eventually, you realize it's marching across your face. Life's too short. That's exactly why I decided this place could do with a repurpose after Stan passed. Fresh start.
It's really bugging me, those menus in the background. They're clearly like blackboard chalk menus, but they're all exactly the same.
Better than ever.
That's great to hear, Maureen. Congratulations.
Why, thank you kindly. And listen, you check in with me and Kay again soon, you hear? Don't forget about what's important in life.
Hey, says the woman who forgot my blueberry pie.
Says the woman who forgot my blueberry pie.
What the? Ashley? What happened to that pie? I'm so sorry, honey. I swear that kid...
See, the thing is, I want to do this option because it feels like the sarcastic, jokey response, but I can't tell if it will be serious or not. Let's find out.
Oh, that's no good. I expect pie next time.
Huh? I'll hold you to that.
You bet.
Okay, okay.
Bye, Maureen.
The tone was what I expected. This is good. See, I'm one of those people that even in real life, I'm not good at reading a room or sensing a tone or just generally oblivious to emotional troubles. So in game, I'm even worse, apparently. Okay, so what we got? Is there any point going around here? Could drive out of town, just leave, just fucking flat out go. Well, there's a letter to deliver around here. And that's where her cat goes back. So I could drive back the way I came, but I'm really tempted to drive all the way around the lake for some reason. So I'm going to do that. And I have officially decided that if I'm playing this anymore, it's going to be like one day per thing. Which in theory makes it possibly a 14 episode series, because I think she's there for 2 weeks, but I've already done 2 days. But maybe it was only 1 week or 10 days. Well, she probably wouldn't work weekends, would she? I don't know. I'm not thinking that far ahead. I'll probably never play this again. Should we try and get the radio on? Let's try this button. Nope. None of them. This one. This one. I got it. Oh, it's the dam. I remember the dam. I just really want this game to have like a huge left turn of, okay, and now the zombies attack, or everyone was vampires. Oh god, I've got a cat in this van, haven't I? I wonder if I can drive off the edge. No, no, don't do it. Oh yeah, that was the guy playing some video game, wasn't it? But we couldn't quite see what it was. Shit. Right, so the reason I got distracted then was because my phone received a message and I felt obligated to look at it. So even in a video game, it's dangerous to attempt to text and drive. God, it just needs a first-person mode for driving. It's kind of awkward driving this in third person. It feels like it should be first. Look, there's a bridge. By which I mean a tunnel. It's the opposite of a bridge. Yeah. I guess it is. God, this needs some oomph to it. Oh, Christ. Right, let's just check where I'm going. Yeah, I want to take a left up here. Huh. Oh, yeah, this is out to a logging camp. I was curious because on the big map there was a thing, but on the mini map there wasn't. But I think it's just telling me there's oh, thread the needle. Thread the needle. All right, how do I get up there? Is there a track? There is. I remember this gruff old bastard. I'm expecting to come across him like, and he's been mortally wounded by werewolves at some point. That's what I assume. All right, just. This is like stealth. If I sneak up to the mailbox, I won't have to talk to the weirdo. Ah, he caught me.
Good morning, Mr. Harris.
Hey there. More paperwork with my name on it?
Take a look for yourself.
Thanks.
Sucking freak.
Oh, it gets worse every day.
Sorry to hear that.
Can you believe it? I've been taking care of this lakeside for years. And now they're gonna bulldoze it and build apartments.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah.
I'd hate to see the place I grew up ruined by an apartment building.
What? You grew up here?
I feel like you should know that. You're supposed to know everyone.
Yes, my father was the mailman before me.
Mr. Weiss. Oh, so you're the prodigy he's always talking about.
Wouldn't surprise me. But tell me about that paperwork.
They say you can file an official objection, but I'm not a great match with bureaucracy. I'd rather get the chainsaw and cut down town hall.
Nothing a chainsaw can't
I
handle.
mean, it could work.
Just kidding. It's a nice thought, though.
No, you can't fight City Hall. If sayings have taught me anything, it's that. And also about how many cooks is preferable. Alright,
Maybe
I'll help.
I can help out. I'm better with paper than chainsaws.
Would you? Awesome. I'll think about it. Have a great day.
Good day, Mr. Harris.
Keep it formal. You know, we ain't
Wait
friends.
up. I'm done thinking about
Ah,
it.
fuck.
Maybe you'd want to go through all the files together tomorrow afternoon at Moe's. Food and drinks on me.
Okay.
Sure.
To be honest,
No to food and drinks at
it was a no until the food was on offer.
I'll bring all the paperwork.
Okay. Bye.
I don't like to think about how much I would do for free food, which in itself doesn't add up. Do you think he's actually chopping anything? This is going to be really dark when I get there. He's just hacking up a mule. They didn't put in the thing he's chopping. How hard would it have been to give him a chopping block and some wood? That's just really lazy. That's anyway, I'll leave it to him. Right, so next we'll take the scenic route. Not that scenic. I'm going to find out when I deliver that last letter that it's like cancer test results or something super serious. It's like a letter home from the military to the guy's dying mother, and she's passed before I get the letter to her. And I won't care, because it's not my job. I don't think I hit that tree. I'm pretty sure I didn't. It's I'm not willing to rewind the tape because it might make me look guilty, and I'm going to go in with blissful hope that it wasn't my fault. Oh god, the cat! Well, that cat's dead. That's been scrambled now. Nothing can be done. In and out. No messing. These people, they don't have a... That's quite a nice house, actually. I like that. It's classy. Little porch swing. And they didn't build it looking at the lake. You got to respect that. It's a baller move to live on a beautiful lake and face the woods. Also quite good looking, to be fair. Now, I should deliver the cat first, shouldn't I? It's on the way, but it's unprofessional. But what are they going to do? Fire me? I'm kind of a big deal. I'll find out later that if you don't pick up the cat, like you pick up the cat now and drop him off, he ends up dying of like diabetes. But if you never pick him up, he survives till the end in the error of her ways. Hey, you old bitch.
Look who's back.
Mortimer! Oh, look
I bet she won't say thank you to me.
Yeah, Mr. Mackey did say not to feed him cupcakes.
I suppose he's right. It's just that he likes them so much. Don't you, Mortimer? Anyway, thank you so much, Meredith.
My pleasure.
Oh, no, she did thank me. I genuinely thought she wouldn't.
Dear, say goodbye to Meredith, Mortimer.
Okay. I'm now pretty sure she would take a bullet for me. Oh, I got a cat lover achievement. I've never been happier. Still won't let me get in. Wait. Hang on. Why can't I get in that side? That's the driver's side. Get me in. I was seconds away from having to slow walk to the next place over, which is actually fairly far away. That's West Lakeview Boulevard, implying this is probably east over here. Maybe not. Wing it! Yep. Not that kind of game, is it? 0 damage to the vehicle, obviously. We knew this wouldn't have any damage, like vehicle damage mechanics. Deformation? Deformation? What do they call that? Environmental damage? I don't know. Destructible environments. Okay. Sweet. Last letter for the day. Then I go and get to scissor heavily. This is the wrong one. Drive is enormous. Ridiculous.
I'm calling it a day.
That looks a bit military-esque, that mailbox, isn't it? Right, so I've got to return to the post office, which is very close to me. I planned that. I presume my post-work activity, if you'll excuse the pun, will be offered up thusly. I have to hit this woman. Huh. Weird. It doesn't let you hit them and it stops you from moving, but also it just teleports them out. It would be really dark if they used the exact same collision physics as in Simpsons Hit and Run, wouldn't it?
You can't really create a woman with a computer. What movie is that?
It's
Oh,
called
Weird Science.
You really haven't heard of it? It was a pretty big hit. I figured you, with your computer background.
They also do it in another film.
I'll add it to the huge mental
They do it in
list
several
I've
films.
been piling ever since we started talking.
Stepford Wives.
So that's Weird Science, Life of Python.
Brian. Brian, Monty
Wait.
Python's Life of Brian.
So when they're talking about it, they're allowed to use real films, but in the shop they didn't.
Look the part of a computer nerd either.
Is that Richard Nixon in the background? And it looks like Richard Nixon, and above that it does appear to be a man in drag.
I'll take that as a compliment. Thanks.
Well, I do kind of have a thing for nerds, but I'm also a sucker for someone in uniform, so I guess you tick multiple boxes. So, any particular reason you're not at the Nerd Factory anymore?
It's very important I keep playing off our character as being totally oblivious to the very obvious advances Angie is making. Change of scenery.
Just say I needed a change of scenery.
Okay, well, I totally get wanting something different, anyway. I used to live in Los Angeles.
Oh, really?
Really?
Then, yeah. Providence Oaks is pretty different.
Sure is. It's quieter, for one thing. Slower, for another.
For real though, I would quite like to be living in small town America in the 80s, running a video rental shop. That does sound like a certain amount of bliss. Right, yeah, those are the two things I like best about it. Two things I'm having trouble getting used to. So tell me about this plan of yours.
So tell me about this plan of yours. Is the suitcase part of it?
Oh, right. It's simple. I want you to distribute movies all over Providence Oaks.
Oh shit, she's invented Netflix.
Yeah. You know the town, you're starting to know the people. Not all of them have VCRs yet, but that's why God invented movie boxes. And by God, I mean electronics companies. Look, it's a VCR in a box, and it's portable too, so you can take it to anyone.
What? VCRs are portable already. I mean, it plugs into a TV presumably, so, and they were about that size.
Wow, this is the future of entertainment.
I've made a list of potential customers and the movies I think they'll like. All you have to do is just deliver the movie box with a movie of their choice. Then you go and pick it back up once they've watched it.
Okay.
Okay, but what's the revenue model here?
Oh, you. Not everything is about money. It's about promoting the store. Which I guess is ultimately about money. Here, I'll give you these two to start. These are for Lori. You know her, right?
Yes.
The mechanic girl at the gas station, right?
Flashdance. I bet one of them's Flashdance.
The Love Bug and A Nightmare on Elm Street. This one is about murders in a bathtub, right?
Well, not exactly. You'll just have to watch it. But not before Lori gets a chance. I think she'll love it. After Lori gives back the box, I have a couple movies planned for Burt Mackey. They are Jaws and The Dirty Dozen.
Those are just real films this time.
You're in, that is. So, you in?
Yeah, fuck it.
These addresses seem to be on my route anyway. I'm in.
All right. Thanks a bunch, babe. Now, do you have any more of this great coffee? Actually, I really need to head back.
Oh, what's the rush?
I left the store unattended. Better get back.
No, let's try and take this further.
Just have another cup of coffee?
I'd love to, but I really can't. Thursday's usually one of the busiest days. Sorry,
What?
but I'll see you
No.
soon, okay?
Surely Friday.
Bye, babe.
See, at first I was thrown off because I was thinking the Love Bug is Herbie, obviously, but I couldn't remember if that was the actual film name.
Hello?
Hey, Meredith.
Okay.
Hey, Dad! How's life? I heard something about poker, fishing, and margaritas.
Talk to Mom, huh? But yeah, can't complain. How about you? Do you like my job?
If it was going to be a goddamn boss again, I was hoping I could just tell him to suck a fucking lemon.
I'm starting to love it. being on the road, the freedom, the people.
That's great to hear. Frank's quite the character, huh?
Frank's quite the character indeed.
It's Frank. I mean, fucking hell. This is... I like the scale of questions here. Is he married? He said he helped you out once. Like, this is like setting up a romance. This is like a dark
He said you
past.
helped him out once.
More than once. Well, what can I say? He likes baseball a bit too much.
Gambling problem.
Places a bet every now and then. Nothing
Called
too
it.
serious.
Try Mildred Jenkins. That's the
And what about Mildred
cat
Jenkins?
woman.
Mildred likes to talk a lot. I sometimes postpone delivering her mail until she and her cats can't ambush me. Speaking of ambushes, your mom is telling me to hurry up. We're going to a movie.
Okay, Dad, don't keep her waiting. What movie?
Stand By Me. About 4 Oregon boys in the 50s. Right up my alley.
Sounds good.
I think
Say hi
Will
to Mom
Wheaton
for
was
me.
in that.
Will do. Bye, Meredith.
It's a real coming of age story. They kill a kid at the end. Work on the edits at 87 burial. No. Stay home and watch a TV. Stay home and read a book. TV.
Previously on Bon Appetit.
How's the beef bourguignon coming along?
I'm not sure, boss.
But Henri, it's been cooking for hours.
I am Jean-Paul. Henri is my twin brother.
I'm thinking Faulty Towers as reference for a similar sort of story. Right. Friday, September 5th. We're gonna end it there. That was our Thursday. It's raining. There are rain effects. Notice how she isn't wet at all. She's gone out in denim cutoffs in the rain. Insane. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.